Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Got a slightly different one today, as you can see by the setup. Yeah, we'll give it a go, we'll see what happens. But I thought what I'd do is go over a bit of a list kind of review for an army that I'm trying to take up to Gladstone. So there's an 800 point event coming up in just over 2 weeks, and I'm still working on it and kind of painting on it. So you can see some of the upgrade, or like I guess progress shots. I'll take some and maybe insert them somewhere. But you can go check those out. And so what I wanted to do was, it's an 800 point event, and it is a league event as well. So I attended a couple last year, and this will be the first one that I'm attending this year. So I'm flying up on the Saturday morning. Like, it's going to be awesome. So, there's 5 games over 2 days, 800 points each. They're using the standard veto system, which is sick. Callum's running it. It's going to be great. I mean, like, all the wild guys are going to be there. The Last Alliance of Noobs and Men guys are going to be there. Like, it's going to be awesome, and I'm stoked. I haven't played Lord of the Rings in quite a while. I've been focusing on Heresy, as you've probably seen. So it's going to be good to get in and get that stuff done. But jumping in and having a look, the list that I'm taking at the moment, the magic of editing. And look, I'm using Battlescribe to look at this. Don't just at me. No, you know what? Don't at me. Just don't. All the people that use Excel and pen and paper, you guys are the real heroes, not me. With this stupid bit of beard, gross. But no, this is the idea that I have, and so essentially wanting to look at what I've got available for a start, because that's always a good starting point. And so it's an army that I haven't actually used much of in the way of kind of games in general. I think I've used it twice. So it's going to be pretty cool. But what I'm doing is I'm going to be taking a combination of Azog's Legion and Azog's Hunters. So if this is incorrect, like illegal list building, please let me know as well, because it will be good to get that right. Or if you've got any like tips or suggestions, let me know as well. So I've still got some time to make some adjustments, potentially buy some stuff. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. So my leader will be Bolg. Obviously, Bolg's on a Warg. I think taking him from Azog's Legion is probably the better choice. Again, if it's legal, because that way you're going to get Master of Battle, and that's awesome. You have Bolg's a threat anyway. Like, he is a beat stick. He's going to come in and he's just going to curb stomp a bunch of people. It's great. But giving him that Master of Battle, where if you've got a hero within 6 inches and Bolg can go, oh cool, you're doing something. You know what? I might do that too, and I'm going to do that for free because I can. It is phenomenal. And so yeah, I think he's a good strong choice, and he's just by himself. He doesn't have anyone in his warband. Like, he is just alone. So there's probably some drawbacks for some of the missions that will require things like, if you get Contest of Champions. So we start within 3 inches of the center of the board. Sure, why not? We'll call it that. It's probably wrong. But he's by himself, which is going to suck. But at the same time, it's Bolg. And you can always put him at the back, and if someone calls a move, you can call a counter move for free, as long as you're within, because it's like a 6-inch gap, so there's no way to get around that. It could be quick death, but that's okay. And then jumping into Azog's Hunters, I'm taking all of the named characters, which again could be a mistake, but I've got Fimbul, Narzug, and Yazneg. And so what I've got with Fimbul the Hunter, he has 12 Hunter Orcs, all on Wargs, and one of them has a banner. So there's it's a decent amount of cav that can just ride around and be really quick. Then I've got Narzug again. He's also... Ooh. He's not on a Warg. Guess I'm going to need to find 10 points. We're going to put him on a Warg though. And then we're going to give him 12 Hunter Orcs all on Wargs with bows. So because the Azog's Hunters get that +1 to their shoot value, they can move and still fire at what they were firing at before, which is sick. And you can just kite people and pepper them with 5s and hope for the best, which is generally what I tend to do. But there's 24 kind of, hopefully, if I adjust this correctly, 26 Wargs running around there, which are going to be great, and they're going to be able to get in and get some stuff done. Because they're not going to slouch on the charge. Like, they seem pretty good. And the last one I've got is Yazneg. So he's got armor, two-handed axe. He's also not on a Felwag. Man, my list building has been terrible. So, oh, that was a mistake. Okay, so gonna have to adjust this. So all of them are gonna be on Wargs. This is the plan. And then I had him with 6 Felwags. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust this now on the fly. Do you also think it's worthwhile giving him a lance? I mean, the +1 to wound on the charge is pretty good. But I don't know. I mean, like, I'll do it for the points just to see what that comes out at. And so the idea is to just have a couple of wargs that can run around and cap some stuff. And then having the other kind of cav just riding around and being a bit of a threat. But with those quick updates, he has 3 Fel Wargs. That comes out to exactly 800 points with him with a Warg and a Lance. Narzug on Warg as well. And then Fimble on a Warg too. So, I mean, looking at it, if you kind of break down the stats, which is probably what people want, I guess. So, breakpoint is 16 kills. So, you have to lose 16 models. I mean, like, you're pretty lightly armoured and pretty rubbish anyway. So it's going to be more of a positioning game. There's 31 models total in the army, which isn't too bad. If you get down to 7 models remaining, that's when you reduce to a quarter. You know, you've got your ancient enemies, dwarf and elf, which is really cool. So that sort of stuff's quite handy, especially when like you're rerolling 1s to wound, which is sick. Like if you get that +1 to wound, rerolling 1s, coming up against anything like that, hopefully you're just crumping some stuff to death. You know, you've got a bunch of Expert Rider in there as well. There's Felsight, which is cool. And I will have to double check this just to make sure that it works. But I feel like Felsight, if you're mounted on a Warg, you can just charge, like around stuff. Let me know. I mean, I'll look it up anyway. But, like, just comment it. It'll be really cool. Aim, what, you've got lethal aim. So Narzug can use Might each turn to affect a, a to hit roll. Single point of Might to modify either to hit or in the way roll or a to wound roll when shooting his bow. So that's sick. Like, that's just one free Might a turn that you can use to do stuff. And then there's quite a bit of Might on the board as well, because they've all got 3 Might each. There's 12 Might on the board. Like, I feel like there's a good ability or a good level of stuff that can move around and do things. So I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. I mean, it's quite small, I guess, compared to other 800-point lists. You know, especially if you come up against, like, goblins, Goblin Town, that's going to suck ass. Because it's just spawn, 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 spawn. Off you go. Good luck. But I'm hoping that it's going to do okay. I mean, if you were to like hedge your bets or anything, you know, let me know down in the comments below how you think it'll do. If you want me to aim for Wooden Spoon, fuck it, I'll aim for Wooden Spoon. I don't care. I mean, it's a game, right? Like, we're here for fun. But I mean, the other things I've got is many blades. So if wargs do get shot out from underneath me, I'll still get an extra attack, which is cool as infantry. Morgul arrows is quite nice. So, you know, if I can cause a wound, then you're rolling every turn. And with that, being able to spend a point of might to adjust a hit, wound, and in the way roll, that's also quite good. I mean, I've got the price of failure in there, but I don't have Azog. I do have Azog. Obviously, it's 3D printed, and I have him. I thought about bringing him, but him and the White Warg are quite expensive. It's 6 might, which is cool, and they'd take that Master of Battle aspect over Bolg. But then if I take him and Bolg, I'm kind of struggling to bring extra heroes, and then that just reduces the total number I have, which I think kind of makes it worse. You know what? I mean, give me your thoughts. Like, I'd like to know. So, yeah, they strike in the wee hours, which means that the Azog's Hunters army list can include 50% bows rather than 33, which is what I've aimed to do. I mean, I could probably play around with that and try and get a few more in there. But I think having 13 bows is still really good, on especially one of them on a hero. But no, I'd love to hear what you guys think. You know, what you want to see. I'm trying to return back to doing some more Lord of the Rings battle reports on the channel as well, because I've missed the game and I'm kind of enjoying it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Horus Heresy is fun, and I'm really diving into... I've got some Word Bearers, you know, I've got some Imperial Fists, I've got some Space Wolves on the way to assist the Imperial Fists with their sneaky little Rite of War that allows them to hunt Primarchs. I mean, we're looking at doing a big narrative campaign as well, so getting some potential Death Guard and Word Bearers, Sons of Horus to just run up against the Imperial Fist wall, because Imperial Fists are. I'm really enjoying painting yellow, so they're cool. So yeah, we've got all that sort of stuff that's coming up as well. So I just wanted to jump on, make a quick video, and also say thanks to everyone that's been supporting me over the last year. It's been a wonderful journey. I'm sitting at like 750 subscribers. I never thought I'd get to that, and it's just really cool. So thank you. If you do want to support me any further, head on over to the partners that I've got. So irresistibleforce.com.au and aussiewargaming.com.au. So those guys do have a variety of discounts on wargaming supplies, Warhammer, Lord of the Rings, all that sort of stuff. So make sure you check them out. If you want to head over to my Patreon, you can as well. We're running monthly giveaways for memberships to Irresistible Force, so it gives you an extra 5% off purchases, as well as monthly giveaways for gift vouchers and stuff. So we did one just at the end of February, which was really good. 4 people got $50 each, which was cool. So yeah, if you want some more of that, jump on over and let me know. Or if you just want to support and help see it grow, happy for that too. Anyway, guys, happy wargaming. Hopefully this has been like a nice, 10-minute break that you've enjoyed. And I will see you next time.